Now, Keefe D went to court today, as I told y'all earlier, but for some strange reason, um, my reception was bad in the woods. But let me run this by y'all real quick, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. Now, Instagram, what up? I'm live on YouTube. The link is in my stories. If you want to come on YouTube, or you can stay right here and watch. It's on you. Choke no joke. I'm here with the current events. Here with the current events. So, KVD went to court today. The Tupac trial is on the way. Pop, justice is coming. It's right around the corner, bro. Right around the corner, right? Now, KVD had this court appearance, right? And it's for, they trying to get the book thrown out. They trying to get the jury sequestered. They trying to get the statements or the interviews that he did thrown out, you know, so he can get as fair of a trial as he can get, right? But let me run it down real quick. We gotta do the legal thing first. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And joke, no joke, we're gonna use this clip under fair use for news reporting and commenting and criticizing Roden Rat Jr. I know you watching, you dirty pig. Yeah. All right, let's get into the news story and then we're going to get into the full breakdown that I got prepared for tonight.
Kendall. Well, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis is back in the Las Vegas courtroom today for a status check in the Tupac Shakur murder case.
This trial keeps getting pushed back. Today's hearing is mostly about scheduling and kind of housekeeping, if you will. Both sides are getting ready for a much bigger hearing that's happening a week from today. That trial readiness hearing on June 30th is expected to cover whether the jury will be sequestered, kind of like they were during the OJ case, and also whether jurors will hear Davis's past statements to police and read from his book called Compton Street Legend. For now, the trial date is still set for August 10th, but that's been pushed back so many times. Some folks are wondering if it's going to happen by then.
Kendall. Well, Dwayne Keefe D.
So, hold on a second here. All right. So, what we dealing with here, and what they also didn't mention in that clip, is that the prosecution um, has given their discovery to the defense, and they gave them like 4,000 items of pieces of evidence or stuff that they're going to be using in this case. Now, we know if they discover, if they gave them 4,000 things, that more than likely uh they're going to ask for more time to go through all this stuff, because that's a lot of stuff to drop in their lap like almost a little over a month, before the trial starts. So I'm looking for them to ask for some type of extension so they could go through this hefty amount of evidence that they just got hit with. Now, Pork Butt sitting there talking about he wondering what I'm going to do after the trial. Brother, what are you going to do after the trial? Where are you going to be at after the trial? Right? Now, pardon me, y'all, I got a sore throat. Right? Porky, you ain't got to worry about what I'm going to do after the trial, because I'm not a one trick pony. I thought I was the Jay-Z stand. I thought all I talked about was Jay-Z. Now all I talk about is Tupac. Make up your mind, right? But just know I'll be there when you testify. I'll be there when you testify. And nigga, you better take a picture with me too, nigga. I'm walking up on you. I want to take a picture. Well, I'm gonna grab you up like Alpo. Bend down to your wheelchair, put my arm around your neck, and be like, look out, I'm with Pork Butt. You know what I'm saying? Rub your little S curl. You know what I'm saying? I even roll you up into the courtroom if you need some help. You know what I mean? But don't deny me no picture. I want a picture when I see you at that trial. I will be there. All right, Porky? Porky. And the day you testify, I'm making sure I camp out in front of the courthouse. I'm gonna be first in line so I can sit right in the front and look at you while you testify. I want you to be able to look at me every time you give an answer. And that judge, I'm not there. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not there to harass this man or nothing. So if he try to tell y'all anything, that's BS. I just want to speculate up close and personal. I am not coming to disrupt anything. I'm a fan of Reggie's. I'm a big fan. So I want to see him on the stand up close and personal. I'm not going to do nothing wrong. I just want to make sure that he's consistent, Judge. So if y'all gonna be out there at the trial, we all gonna take a group photo with Reggie. All right. Me, Michael Carlin, J Mix. we all gonna be sitting on the edge of Reggie's chair like this. Reggie gonna be sitting right here. We gonna be on this chair like this. I'll be right here. Gonna have my man Michael Carlin right here. You know what I mean? My man Omar Bradley gonna have Reggie in the headlock like this. Yo, Reggie, we coming to get pictures though. The whole crew. We coming through, baby. All right. Now, as we know, Keefe D was back in court today for the status check. The hearing today was about a scheduling, and which is next week, a week from today, right? Um, I believe June 30th, they said, maybe. Um, And I think that's when they're gonna ask for more time. Because like 4,000 uh things of evidence and a discovery is a lot. Like you can't even read that in a week. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is they trying to keep the jury locked down like they did in the OJ case, where they don't go home. They put them up in the hotel. You know, I think that would be a great idea. I hope that they do that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and they, they want to see if interviews like the Greg Cater murder rap illegal tape, they should be able to get that thrown out. That was illegal for them to record Keefe D. It was illegal for Greg Caden to take those files home from the police department. It was illegal for Greg Caden to release those publicly and use them in a documentary. Like, Keefe D could have sued that dude. Right? So the prosecutors introduced evidence to the and now trying to say that the murders of Biggie and Tupac are connected. That's what they insinuating in the evidence that the prosecutors got. Now, I'm wondering if the prosecutors have been paying attention to what's going on YouTube, right? And Reggie thinking that, oh, the prosecutors thinking that, it's connected to the Biggie thing, this, that, and other, may not have nothing to do with him. But if there's 4,000 pieces of new evidence or testimony or whatever it is, I guarantee you one of those 4,000 pieces is Reggie's ass. Now we know Reggie ass is grass, new moon grass, because we know he's the one that blamed Keefe D's for Biggie's murder.